Welcome investors! Today I'm going to talk about FTX. 5 points in today's video. Point number 1, we're gonna talk about a little bit celebrities supporting FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. Point number 2, why everybody supported Sam Bankman-Fried, and you'll be surprised. Point number 3, Sam Bankman-Fried was horrible trader, much better psychologist. Listen carefully. Point number 4, why and how YouTubers are making money. And point number 5, go against any established reputation in finances. Go against Warren Buffett. Why? Stay tuned into the end of this video. I'll explain you why it is worthy to go against even the highest established reputable people in financial system. All right, so let's start. Point number 1, celebrities supporting Sam Bankman-Fried and his entire operation. Celebrities are people who have no knowledge about finances. But Jim Cramer, who is at least a little bit knowledgeable about finances, and him calling Sam Bankman-Fried next JP Morgan Chase is a full disgrace. I never really had a lot of I would say respect for Cramer, but after him saying this, it shows complete lack of knowledge in his team, not even him, because most of his speeches and whatever he's talking about is scripted. Someone prepares this, and those people are supposed to be knowledgeable in finances. But it turned out that they completely didn't do any homework, and because of them, his reputation is, in my opinion, damaged for forever. He is never gonna be for me any kind of authority in financial sector. So that's what I wanted to say. Point number 2, why everybody supported Sam Bankman-Fried and his operation? Because of power of deception. Toyota Corolla over Lambo. This guy knew very well that if he shows people that he drives Corolla instead of Lambo, they're going to believe that for him the cause, what he's doing, is much more important than everything else around him. That's why he decided to talk about altruism, effective altruism, giving up money, driving Corolla, not caring about much about money. He just wanted to show that he's so focused on making money in order to give this money back, which of course it turned out to be all lie, fake, and I don't know where he learned this, but he learned this very good. He learned this power of deception to the point that basically all huge institutional investors like Sequoia, BlackRock, SoftBank, they gave him hundreds of millions of dollars. Not because of his trading skills. And now we are coming to the point 3. Sam Bankman-Fried actually was and is a horrible trader, because if you look at the financial statement of FTX for 2021, they are showing 3.7 billion net operational losses. So he never was a really good trader. He never really made the money of trading, quantitative trading, whatever. I completely don't understand this, but he made money being a good reader of human psychology. That's what brought money to his firm. You have to remember about this, that all those big hedge funds which gave him the money gave him because of fear of missing out, not because they did due diligence. They completely didn't do anything. They just gave him the money because they were pressed from all sides. You take it or leave it. That was impression which he was creating around. And of course we have celebrities, we have actors, we have YouTubers, big financial YouTubers. And now we are coming to point number 4. Just want to tell you clearly that the guys who you see on YouTube and are talking about finances, are talking about crypto, are talking about stocks, they are not making money from stocks, they're not making money from crypto, they're not making money from real estate. Those guys who are talking, they are making money from making videos. They are making money from advertising which YouTube shares with them. That's how they make money. So anytime you turn on those channels, you are seeing a guy or the girl who is the entertainer. They are not genuinely people who are making money from stocks, from crypto, from real estate. No, because making channel on YouTube and making videos every day, it's a full-time job. It's sometimes 10 hours per day. So they don't have time to do anything else. So remember this from now on. Anytime you listen anything online, take this with a little bit of reserve. Take this and think about this, how this applies to you. I'm not talking about this to do not listen to anybody, but absolutely don't try to apply this and emulate this to your personal situation. And which brings me to point number 5. What does it mean go against Warren Buffett? Oh, Warren Buffett is a guru. He is the number one. Whatever he says is always right. Am I right? Absolutely not. I'll give you the simple example. 2020, pandemic, virus. Warren Buffett got scared to the point that in 2020, March, April, May, he decided to liquidate completely all his airline stocks. $4 billion. He just decided to dump them. And his explanation was, the world changed. I don't know how it changed, but I don't think that holding the airline stocks is good for us, etc. He decided to liquidate them. You know what I did? I bought airline stocks. Right now, they're 60% up. They're 60% up to me. And it doesn't mean that I don't respect the Warren Buffett. It doesn't mean that I hold him to the highest esteem. Thanks to his ideology, I got involved into the stock market. But everybody is making mistake. Nobody is perfect. And even him is prone to make a mistake. And I bet you if he looks at the airline stocks now, he's scratching his head and he's saying to himself, that was a mistake. But of course, he's not gonna come out and openly say, oh, in 2020, in May, or was actually probably earlier, was March, April, I liquidated airline stocks and that was a mistake. He's not gonna say this. He will move on. Like I said, nobody is perfect. But you as the investor, you as the person in charge of your financial life, absolutely don't believe in this what people are saying online, in YouTube channels, in all kinds of and other informational sources. Think this through. Use your own brain. Like like I said, go even against the biggest authorities, the biggest reputable people who are in certain fields, financial field in this case. Coming back to the Sam Bankman-Fried, that's the guy who used psychology more than his trading skills to attract huge amount of money. Of course, I believe that he got help from his parents, because both of them are compliance lawyers, and they told him, hey Sam, you know what, don't start a company in US. Because they probably knew much better their own son than everybody else around. They knew his bright sides of the character, and they knew his dark sides of his character. That's why he started first in Singapore, and then he moved to Bahamas, never completely moved to US, because his parents probably told him, stay away, it's a different deal here. It's pretty sad story that so much money got wasted, but the biggest sadness comes to my heart is when I see simple regular retail investors. I'm not worried about the BlackRock, Sequoia, SoftBank, all those big fat cats. That's good that they lost because of their own lack of due diligence, and frankly because of their stupidity. You're rushing to do something, usually you're making mistake. But the simple regular investors, retail investors, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them because they got overwhelmed. You have all the big YouTubers talking, promoting FTX. You have Miami Heat Arena. You have sponsorships on the Formula One. You have celebrities, basketball players, football players, actors. It's overwhelming. You have to take everything with the reserve, with the grain of salt. Don't rush in the future if you are about to make any financial decisions which are unconventional. It is good to go outside of the box, but it's not good to go outside of the box and fall straight on your head. So remember about this. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. If you like the video, give me a thumb up, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment. What do you think about this entire subject? Thank you so much. Stay healthy and well.